me cater to you. Let me cater to you. Let me cater to you. I wanna let you know, girl, that you live and I am what you do. So I need to reassure you, my life will be purpose without you. If I want it, I'm gonna ask you. Flying into you, challenge me for the better for you. Let me cater to you.
Hello, everyone. Hello. And I am so glad you are here today with me. And we're going to talk about something and everything. We're going to get into it. But I just wanted to say hello, and hopefully each and every one of you all are doing fantastic. Welcome back. That's the next thing I have to tell y'all. Welcome back, and welcome back to the channel. Then you had to come over here. You sure did. But you were like, let me go see what they're talking about. I know she ain't talking about nothing but a piece of shit. But it's something. And I'm going to go on over there and get me my little kikis and my little ha-has. Okay? But don't forget, as you come into the house, or when you leave in the house, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Come off that fence, come off that curb, come from in the bushes. Just come on into the house. And I say, welcome to my YouTube family. Okay? But as we always have to say, like, share, and subscribe, and comment. I like the comments, even though y'all be coming for a sister, but it is what it is. That is my channel. Okay? That's my original channel. And this is my second channel. All right? We need you all to go over there, do your thing, subscribe to the channel so we continue to grow. All right? But we know we have to use this fair disclaimer act. Everything we doing over here is alleged. Alleged. Get it into your mind. Everything you hearing over here at the house is alleged. Okay? Because we don't know nothing to be factual, because we too sorry to go into, just to go into investigating the situation. Unless it's just one thing that just picking at me, just gnawing at me, and I have to go see it for myself. But then that would be an exclusive. Okay? So, we don't get too much into those, but we got to have a talk. We got to have a conversation. We got to get into it, because this person that we're going to be talking about, child, child, I can't keep it undercover any longer. We got to talk about it. We got to have a conversation. And why don't we get right on into it? Young Jeezy. Who he was going deep with that trap music. I can't remember. I think the title of the song is called Survivor or Survive or something to that degree. But that song was hitting. But anyway, we're going to be talking about Jeezy and Angie Martinez. She's interviewing Jeezy about his life and his coming up and his going downs and him being a philanthropist with his organization called Snowman or Snow. He didn't mention anything about his wife, because he's still wearing his wedding ring. So I'm assuming that when he started his book tour, he hadn't, well, I take that back, because he thought about this in June, and he just now breaking the tour. Poor baby. But I was just gonna try to give him a pass or something to to just smooth the surface out. But he was very well spoken when Angie Martinez was interviewing him, and the setting they had, it was very nice and inviting, where you can feel comfortable in that space to share some things not in the book as well as in the book. Now, I watched, the interview is about 30 or 45 minutes long. So, we're just going to take little snippets here and there off of Angie Martinez live real life or something like that. We're going to listen to a little bit of Jeezy and what he's trying to say, where he improved, where he needs more work done in his life. on him. Um, he's just trying to create a positive demeanor, so people can basically see him and his change that he's trying to transition to, from being in the streets to being his own boss and going legal streets. Well, just turning legal, because what he was doing back in the day wasn't legal. He's realizing that some things he still have to work on. He talks about Lil J, meaning him when he was little. And I don't know, it kind of seemed like bipolar material, because I'm like, you trying to put all your feelings, compartmentalizing them. But he talks about Lil J. I was like, okay, we're going to leave that alone. We're going to make sure that we understand you a little bit more thorough than what you're trying to present here when you're saying you're talking to your little self. It's almost like somebody saying, what would you tell yourself when you were 4 or 5 years old? I thought that was a stupid question anyway. But don't let me, ramble on. Let me go on and let you hear a little bit of AngieMartinez interview with Jeezy. And when I find something that I want to discuss, I'll stop the video and we'll talk about it. But we're talking about it now. We're going to listen to what he had to say on her show. Come on.
Kind of already worked through, so they looking for that thing to connect to.
But that's why I want to connect to them in a different way.
Yeah.
So it's almost like you have this. I mean, somebody gave me Think and Grow Rich. It changed my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've read that book several times, but it's just like, that was a gift that somebody gave me. And I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of knowledge in this book, right? And it applies to me. I know the guy who wrote it don't know me, but still, right? And I look at it the same way, but it's like, it's the gift and the curse. When you on your downward spiral and you just doing things out of spite and you just wilding out of control, you're on top of the world. You selling millions of records, you on tour.
But is that on top of the world? What's on top of the world for you? Like, when are you your happiest?
When am I my happiest? When I'm serving people. Like when I'm even doing shows, that's like it's like my pulpit. It's like my sermon. This is my church. This is where, and I love it. Like I love to connect with people. I love to see them rejoice. I love to see them react, and it's just like that's me. I'm no TD Jakes, but this is my thing. Like, this is my church for the day.
Is that what because I wonder, like, you say you're still in it, like you still revert back to old things sometimes. What is the thing you tell yourself when you're what is the motivation right now? This in 2023. Like, what is the motivation?
The motivation would be for me, is to continue evolving, so that I can continue to pour in.
Okay, we're gonna take a break right there, because I think Jeezy missed what she was trying to say. I got out of it that she was trying to say, okay, you've been in them streets for a long time, and is this a sign of you making a change, or are we are we reverting back to our old self? That's what I think she tried to say, but he went another way with it. I'm like, dude, listen to the question. Okay, but moving on
to the culture, because it's just like, it's me and you talking, because we talk on that level. Like, I'm up early. I'm up 4:35 every morning.
Really?
I'm reading. I'm podcasting. I'm
in the morning.
I'm journaling. I'm doing all. I mean, people might. I mean, it don't matter. But
they say that's the way to be the most productive.
That's how you manifest things.
That's how you win the day. They say
that's how you bring things to real life. And I'm up. Like, I'm up, getting it in, and I'm learning, and I'm educating myself, and I'm researching things, and I'm going. I'm doing all these things before people even get up to when you see me during the day. I'm on 10. I don't meditate. I did everything. I know it sounds crazy.
It doesn't.
But it's just like, that's...
Are you meditating every day?
1,000%.
Every day?
This morning.
How long?
Well, I only had 30 minutes this morning because I had to go do it.
That's 30 minutes is solid meditation.
Yeah. But it's the best. I mean,
It changed you?
Yeah, because now, I can control my anger. I can control, my frustrations. So I got a lot of clarity when I do things now. I'm not just doing things because I just feel like it.
So you wake up at 5 a.m. and you meditate every day?
Every day.
Wow.
Meditate.
Well, let's just make a comment here. He said he usually do an hour. I'm guessing. That's what he was alluding to. And I'm like, okay, well, do you get mad at your baby mamas when they're wanting their paycheck for the children? Yeah. And I don't understand why you didn't talk with Angie about you leaving your wife, but she's still your wife at this time, and have I want to say a newborn, but she about like what 1 or 2 years old, and I'm like, you causing a pattern for yourself, Jeezy. That's what it seemed like to me, because you hadn't had one person out of the 4 women that we know about, including Jenny, we have four people that you had sex with, and you didn't marry. Well, did you marry? Yeah, I think you married them, but that's beside the point. What I'm trying to get at is that, look, if you're meditating, you're doing all this not self healing, but being positive on every aspect of your life. Well, okay, well, what are you doing to the women of your life that's in your past now? But you have children by them. Yeah, I think you need to meditate. You need to pray and all that kind of stuff. But then, I don't know what kind of God you serve, so we won't even go there. All right, let's go back.
I'm reading a book. I'm doing something productive. Yeah, journaling. And it's crazy because I got friends, that I talk to, and they'll call me. Well, what are you doing in the morning? I tell them, not most of them are doing that. And I'm watching their lives take off, and they're like, yo, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're inspiring me because one of the things I know I need to do for myself, well, number one, I don't meditate enough. I try sometimes. I don't do it enough. Golf, in a weird way, has become like a little bit of meditation. I go by myself, and it becomes like a out walking kind of meditation.
I
but
ain't
I
ready
need
to go by myself yet, but I guess.
But because it comes a thing, it's like a meditation for me. And I know I need to get up earlier. I know that's a thing. It changes the day, right?
No, it changes your life. You know what I'm saying?
Break it down a little bit.
Because you get up early, right? You got time to do everything that you need to do before you even come into contact with people. So you do all the things.
Are you not on your phone in the morning?
No, I don't touch my phone the first 3 hours I'm up. You know what I'm saying? At the most, if I got something going on, I give it an hour at the least. But at the most, like 3 hours. Like, that's my time.
You're so disciplined.
Yeah, because that's the only thing that's going to keep me going. Because I have to take that time to, to learn, to journal, to figure things out, right? So you imagine doing that year round, right? So,
Well, to me, it sounds like he need a counselor. He needs to book an appointment with a psychiatrist or a psychologist, because he may not need med management. He probably just want to have talk therapy. So like a psychologist would fit him, because I don't know how most people that are doing something, they don't have 3 hours. It's like people exercise for 3 hours. I'm like, you're not going to get any more benefit than you doing it for 15 or 30 minutes. That's just my take on it. Because if you're doing it 3 hours, then when was the time you supposed to have took the kids to school? That's what I want to know. Did you have a bodyguard to take all the kids to school? Since Jeannie Mai, you didn't like her taking a baby girl to school because you felt she was going to be in danger, or somebody's going to recognize that's his child, that's his wife, and they might want to hold you hostage and stuff of that nature. So, or kidnap you and hold you for a ransom. But I don't know. 3 hours is a lot. It's a lot. I'm just trying to understand him. To me, like you said, he likes to journal. He likes to get up in the morning. how to say the early bird catches the worm or something to that degree. But I really don't know, because I think once you are given life to wake up another day, you should thank the Lord if you're a Christian. However, I feel when you're waking up, you're getting yourself together to go out and interact with people, say on your job. Um, that that's a hot mess, because I still don't understand why he can't do. Once you wake up, he give himself an hour, 30 minutes, and he's ready for his day. But his day is gonna start with the kids. Okay, so if you wake up around 6:30, got 7, 8. That's the children bus time, where we bus all the kids off to school, and you love on them, and you tell them to be good in school, learn a lot, and you give them their lunches and stuff, so they'll have something to snack on at lunchtime. And yeah, because I feel the women in your life, your exes, they do more of the bus transportationing thing going on, because you got to work on yourself. Well, to me, it's like you got to work on yourself while you're raising the family, while you're raising the children, because God come first, okay? Then you, then your wife, then the children. Pay attention to your children, because these are the formative years, and they're going to remember things. They're going to take it in, and they may have a negative impact that they want to give you. But let's go on back. Let's hear what else Jeezy has to say.
Before, I was just getting up when I just needed to get up and go do what I had to do, which I was productive. But now I'm like 100 times more productive, right? And I'm 100 times more keen to what's going on. I'm actually learning things, throughout the day.
You on your guru shit right now.
Oh, no, it's crazy.
I respect it. I love it.
It's crazy. And I'll reach out to some of these people.
Yeah.
Like, I'll reach out to, and my mentor list is like crazy. It's not what you think. Like John Maxwell, T.D. Jakes, Robert Greene, Lewis Howe, this way, that way. He just go.
Robert Greene just hopped in my DMs the other day.
You gotta rock with him. That's my man.
I know.
He's solid.
Yeah, I don't know him personally. Obviously, I know the book.
He was telling you got another book coming out.
Yeah, he has the anniversary coming up.
Me and Robert go out when I'm in LA. We go out to the men's health club downtown, sit and have tea.
Who are you?
I'm telling you.
Who are you?
We sit and have tea and maybe lunch, and I just ask him questions. Brilliant. He's like, it's crazy the way he understands people.
I want to meet him. Can I come have tea with you when I'm in town?
Yeah, absolutely.
That'll be fun.
We'll play golf and have tea. But and I'm not even trying to be funny. It's just like, when you're sitting around people like that, you got to think he wrote the 48 Laws of Power, the art of seduction. He understands. Yeah. So you can ask him questions. I'm going to
book him on the pod. I need him on the pod.
Oh, no, he's dope.
Yeah, for sure.
He's dope. But all those guys are John Maxwell.
Yeah.
Next level. Steve Harvey for sure.
You talked about dealing with, you have this thick.
Okay, now. He had me going on and agreeing, but this joker done set up talking about some Steve Harvey. How the hell Steve Harvey gonna give anybody an advice? Okay, and he was throwing up Jeezy was throwing up those 6, those okays, and that's, to us, the conspiracy theories, we say that's, saluting Satan, and letting people know that you're down with that cause, because Steve Harvey ain't nothing but a train wreck. You might want to ask Cynthia Bailey about Steve Harvey. You might want to ask his past wives about Steve Harvey. You can ask some of his children, and they will promote something far as the negative about their dad, Steve Harvey. So, see, I'm off your choo-choo train. I was trying to be on it and trying to be receiving of what you were saying about your book, and excellent points. AngieMartinez did a fabulous job, as usual, interviewing people and making them feel comfortable while they're there. But brother said, Steve Harvey? No, ma'am, no, sir, no, Lord. Not Steve Harvey, okay? No. And then a no. But we'll go back to the interview.
And yes, of course, and you're all the things that you do. discipline and all those things, but you did go through periods where you went deal with anxiety and paranoia, even depression at some points, and I don't know, how bad did that get for you, and then how did you get to the other side of that?
Rock bottom.
But what did that look like? How did that show up? Like when you say paranoid, what is that? Or anxiety?
What it was I was having a bunch of nightmares about, just getting caught up in what was going on, even after the fact. I'll talk about it in the book as well. And the nightmares just got bad. You know what I'm saying? And it was just bad. And again, like, I went to my vices, and I was...
Which was what? Drinking?
But I was like